guys! So this is my first challenge video for the NYX Face Awards. The first challenge that we had was Fairytales. So I wanted to go outside the box with this one, or I tried to at least, and I wanted to personify a place rather than creating makeup tutorials specifically for one character. The place that I wanted to personify was Wonderland from Alice in Wonderland. So I tried to take aspects from a couple different characters and create something that looked like it belonged in the world while being the world. I hope that all makes sense. If you guys want to vote for me, go on nyxfaceawards.com from now until the 27th, and you guys can vote for me there. You can vote up to 3 times a day, and it would mean the world to me if you guys would support me through this, because I really want to make it through to the other rounds. So if you guys have any questions or anything, please leave those down below. I'll have more information in the description box. Anyway guys, on to the tutorial. Okay, so I'm taking the NYX Angel Veil Primer and putting that all over my face, and then I'm also putting the NYX Color Correcting Liquid in blue, and I'm putting that all over my face. Then I'm taking the NYX Pro Foundation Mixer in white, and I put a coat of that on my face as well as my neck, and I also took the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and I put that on my face too, just to make it like more intensely white. I slicked up my eyebrows with some glue. As a base for my eyeshadows, I use the NYX Lid Lingerie in It's an Evening Spell, and I just put that all over my lid and blended it out with my finger. And then I went in with the NYX Primal Colors eyeshadow in red, and I put that on top and I just blended it on out. Going into my NYX Avant Pop palette, I took the white shade and I put that on my brow bone, just layered it up, and then I took the NYX Primal Colors eyeshadow in yellow, put that on the middle of my lid, and put the black Primal Colors on my outer V and blended it out in like circular little buffy motions. I took some more of that red shadow and I just started to contour my nose with it a little bit, and then I went into the yellow one and I put that on like the very tops of my cheeks, kind of as like a highlighted color effect. And then I went into the red one and I contoured my cheekbones and I went on to my temples with it. I also put some underneath my nose and just kind of like on mouth area and just all over the place. Took some of that black and I just blended it on to my temples, and then I went back in with the red and kind of blended that on top of the black so it didn't look quite as harsh. And then we are taking the NYX Vivid Brights Liquid Eyeliner in Vivid Halo, and I'm just putting that in like lines on the middle of my eyelid just to create more of like a bright pop of color there. Went back into that red Primal Colors shadow and I outlined like the outer portion of my eye and the inner portion of my bottom lash line, and then I put some more of that yellow in the middle. After that I took my yellow and I just like blended that onto certain areas of my face, so like my Cupid's bow, on the bridge of my nose, on the little tippy top of my nose, and then I went in with that Vivid Halo liquid liner again. I put it in my inner corner, just 3 little lines, and then I blended some of that red and that yellow eyeshadow into my ears. For the brows, I'm taking my NYX Micro Brow in black, and I am just creating like a very angular, very sharp, incredibly intense eyebrow, as you guys will see in a second. I am going in with that brow pencil, and then I'm also going on top with the black Primal Colors, and I'm just making a really, really dark, intense eyebrow. Then I went in with red, went on top of it for the front, and then we went into this NYX glitter in red, and I put that on my temples, on my cheekbones, on my Cupid's bow, the little tip of my nose, and the front of my eyebrows. Then we are taking another Vivid Brights in Vivid Fire, right? Yes. And then I'm just putting that on like top of where my lid is, like where the crease is, and I put like 2 little dots in front of it, and then I did the same thing mirroring it underneath my eye. And then I took this and I put it like on my brows to create kind of like a crazy brow shape, just real like unruly hair, and I kind of took like this kind of shape from the Mad Hatter, how he has like really intense brows in some depictions of him. I took some of Vivid Halo and I put it in my eyebrow as well, and then I put it on top of that red liner, and then I took my NYX black liquid liner, I created a cat eye, and I also took 2 pairs of lashes and stacked them together. I took Jezebel and I took Fairytale and I stacked them. In the end, I glued a rose petal. I glued some rose petals to my eye with a mixture of lash glue and a glue stick. Then I took my black eyeshadow, the Primal Colors one, and I put that on top of my lid just to kind of blend the rose petals better into my eyelid. And then I kind of over-contoured my cheekbones going on to near my nose with my red Primal Colors shadow and put some of that Vivid Halo all of my face as like little freckly things. For the lips, I used so many different things, but the first thing that I did is I took one of my little like glitter hearts and I put it on my Cupid's bow. Then I outlined my lips with the Slide On Glide On pencil in Dark Soul, and then I put the NYX Liquid Suede lipstick in Cherry Skies on top of that, and then we lined our lips with the NYX Ombre Lip Duo in Hearts and Spades. So I took the black side and I outlined my lips, and then I went in the middle with the red side. For the waterline, I used the NYX Slide On Glide On pencil in Pink Cantaloupe, and I just lined my waterline with that. And then we are creating the shape that I'm going to be using for the chest piece. So I used the Jumbo pencil in Milk to kind of create that general shape, and then I filled in my chest area with Milk some more, just blended it in with my hands. I find when you're using Milk, if you're trying to use it like all over your face or all over your body, the best way to blend it out is with your hands, just because it really warms it up. And then I took my NYX Slide On Glide On pencil in white and I started to sketch out the whole chest piece. So as you guys can see, I'm doing the tea party scene from Alice in Wonderland, yes. So I just went in and sketched out Alice, the Mad Hatter, and the March Hare. I took my NYX nude pencil and I put that on Alice's face, the Mad Hatter's face, and Alice's hand, and then I took the NYX Hydra Touch foundation in caramel, put that on the Mad Hatter's face, and Cocoa for the March Hare's face and body. After that, I took my NYX Avant Pop palette and I took the blue shade and I put that throughout Alice's face and the Mad Hatter's. And then we're taking Coraline and I'm putting that on her cheekbones and the Mad Hatter's cheekbones, and I took white and I put it on her forehead and the Mad Hatter's forehead, and then I took some of my red shadow and put that on her mouth just to, so she has a mouth. And then we went into one of the browns from the contour palette and I put that on her eyelids, on her little nosy, and on her chin. Took Dark Soul, gave her some eyelids, and then I took Summer Tease and gave her a mouth, and then I took the Glam liquid liner in Nude and I gave her a waterline. Then I went into the Avant Pop palette and I took the blue shade and gave her some pupils. After all of that, I took my NYX colored liner in brown and I gave her a little tiny little baby, cutest wing ever. So cute. And I gave her 2 little nostrils, and then I gave her some lips, which I'm doing in a minute, with the NYX Viv Brights eyeliner in Vivid Fire. I just defined her lips a little bit more, I gave them a little bit more definition. Then I went into the NYX colored liner in blue and I just gave her eyes a little bit more definition, and then I took some of that white colored liner and I put that throughout the face to highlight the face. Then I took this other white liquid liner and I just put like dots and lines throughout her face just to make her face look a little bit more defined. And she's really starting to look like a person, you guys. I'm so excited. And then I went in with some yellow paint and I colored in her hair. To make the hair a little bit more smoother looking, I took my Electro liner in Power Lines and I went over the hair with that, and then I went in with Vivid Halo and I just created some more definition to the hair, so just like a couple brush strokes to make it look like there's more like individual pieces of hair. Then I took that NYX white liner again and I went on top with that just to create some more definition, and then I went on and I made like a shine on the very top, so just like a little squiggly line shine. This is a NYX Slide On Glide On pencil in Azure, or Azure, I don't know. And I just colored in her dress with that. And then I went in with my brown liquid liner and I defined her jawline. And then I went in with my blue liquid liner and I defined her like little dress. Took the NYX white liquid liner and I just created some highlights on the dress and a little frill on the neckline. Then I went into the chocolate or the brown liquid liner again and I just defined my bunny, my March hare. He looked like a straight up chocolate bunny by the time I'm done this. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, that looked like a chocolate bunny. But yeah, then I colored in my teapot and like defined my teapot with my white paint. And then I went over the tabletop with my pink paint, and then I started to define the Mad Hatter's face. So he just has a profile, and I'm just defining it with my brown liquid liner. And then I went into the table and I took that white liquid liner and I just created like a kind of floral print on the table. And then we took our brown liquid eyeliner and I just really defined like the Mad Hatter's character. So I took a lot of influence from the drawing that I did from Arthur Rackham's depiction of the Mad Hatter. I also defined my March hare a little bit more, and I finally gave my girl a hand. She was desperately needing a hand over there. And then I went in with my white liquid liner and I highlighted the Mad Hatter's face, and then I went in with the Slide On Glide On pencil in Nebula, and I just gave my March hare some fur because he really needed some. He was looking like a weird bald little bunny. For his eye, I filled that in with Vivid Halo, and then I went in with Summer Teas and I filled in his little ears. Then I took the pink cantaloupe color and I colored in the Mad Hatter's nose and his lips, and we colored in his hair. So I did this with the Electro liner in Sizzling Sun, gave him a waterline with the nude Glam Eyes liner, and gave him some more highlights towards his face with the white liquid liner. Then I took the blue liquid liner and I filled in his little scarf and gave him some polka dots and gave him a little like hair shine. Then I gave my March hare a little bit more details, and I gave my girl a cup. So she's actually holding a cup. It kind of looks like she is punching the March hare in the face, but no. She's supposed to be holding a cup, and it's kind of behind him. And then I took the red eyeshadow, filled in the Mad Hatter's suit, took my white liquid liner, gave some highlights, and also gave him the card that is in his hat. Taking the Vivid Brights, Liquid Liner, and Vivid Fire, I just put some of that throughout his hat and his suit, and then I took Vivid Blossom and I outlined my teapot. To give the scene a little bit of a background, I went in with Coraline and I just stamped that like all over the background area. And then we're taking a lash glue and I am laying that down, and then I'm taking Copper Leaf and I am just framing that whole little tea party scene. So I'm just doing that all throughout that, like, what is that shape? It looks like, it's kind of like an onion shape. I'm doing that throughout my whole onion shape, yes. I'm just laying down lash glue and then laying down the Copper Leaf. Then I'm taking some more of the NYX Jumbo White pencil and milk, and I'm putting that all throughout my chest and rubbing it out. And then we're taking the NYX Prismatic Shadows in Jaded and Mermaid, and I'm putting that all over my throat. After that, I'm taking the color mascara in Mint Julep, and I am just placing that down on top, like just clumping it all over my throat too. This is supposed to kind of be like a stem, because a lot of the influence that I took for this look was from the flowers in Alice in Wonderland. I don't know, I really like them, okay? So that's supposed to be kind of a stem. And then I just wanted like a really pretty, sparkly, crazy red shoulder. So I took some of my heart glitter and then I just threw freaking glitter all over my shoulders, which was a terrible idea. But I kind of like how it came out. It's just ultra sparkly, but I had glitter all over the place after that. And that is my finished Wonderland Fairytale challenge for the NYX Face Awards. I really hope you guys liked it. Really quickly, I just wanted to explain some of the influences for the look. So like the first one, the big hair, is from some depictions of the Mad Hatter. So is the crazy eyebrows. The rose petals on my one eye are from the flowers that are mean to Alice, and then so is my neck, so that's supposed to be like a stem. The glitters, those heart glitters, are from the Red Queen, and so is the overall like red quality of the look I took from her influence. And yeah, I just wanted to explain a little bit. Oh, the crazy like 2 different colored eyes is kind of from the Mad Hatter too. So I really hope you guys liked my look. If you guys want to vote for me, please do. Like this video if you like this video, subscribe, it makes me happy, and I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Bye guys!